Letting go. Come back, Annie. Letting go. Letting go. Here instead.
Somebody, somebody, somebody. Now we're moving on to day 6. This is a boy group. This is a band, actually.
Let it snow.
No, this is not a K-pop group. This is a band. So they're playing their instruments and they're singing and they're hot and I love rock music.
Oh, I've seen people request them.
Letting
Yes.
go. Letting go.
This song is called Letting Go.
Let it go.
No. Why does everyone sing that song when they see the title?
Excuse me, I did not.
Okay, I love you.
3, 2, 1. Ka-chow, Lightning McQueen. Nice.
Oh, those harmonies.
Alrighty, man, that's great.
Very much in the intro.
The lighting is sick.
Minor chord, major chord, back to the minor chord, back to the upside down the major chord.
Oh, rip guitars.
Rip. Get it? Because they're ripped apart.
They use 7th chords.
They're shredded. Get it? Shredding guitars.
They must be really intense.
Some sick chords in here.
I can't hang, man.
Nice. Wow. That was not what I thought it was gonna be.
Subtle.
Car crash.
Was that the same person twice?
I think so.
Yes.
God, why are they all tenors?
There's like a really deep droning. Am I the only one hearing that? Maybe it's just these headphones.
Better question, why are they all such good tenors?
Freaky photo edit.
That nice little, it's not vibes, it's just like one of those pianos that like plays vibes.
They have very like gentle voices, you know.
Hell yeah! That jazz organ setting though. That's me in piano class. I'm like, this is boring. I'm gonna put it in harpsichord.
It's a lot of
And we
attractive
keep going.
Wow, that's a lot of attractive men right there.
Wow. Oh, that is a lot.
Whoa.
That's dope.
This is like light rock, isn't it?
That was a cool shot.
I know, I was expecting something more intense.
It sucks that I go to a music school because every time I see someone attractive successfully playing an instrument, it just makes it even more attractive. And that's like everyone here.
Let it go.
Stop!
Let it go.
Oh, 251 Junuki.
I really like how this is very sentimental, but it's has that energetic drive. It has that like energy, and it's not quite a ballad.
Whoa, no, oh, it went up.
Triple it, triple it.
What in modulation? Just imagine the cowboy hat on.
Oh, that guitar riff kind of sounds like Green Day.
He's singing at himself,
Man,
rapping
don't you
at
hate when you
himself.
argue with yourself? Me too.
Did you get an earring as well? Oh, that was disappointing.
Sounds like a church here, because of the way it goes to the half cadence.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
The gospel coming in.
Yeah.
But it just lifted up in there. Yeah, it was just suspended over nothing.
He's got a really good, he's got like a nice range. Like,
Yeah.
I like
She
like,
has the range.
I like the like gritty quality of his voice in the upper range because he's not going into like a falsetto at all.
Oh, I like how he went up that time.
Yo, actual like real chords though. They're
Yeah,
using like
this is sick.
7 and 9 chords, which is like good progressions.
This is interesting, like hearing like typical kind of K-pop voices with like more rock.
Yeah, it's really refreshing to hear like a real band.
Yeah.
Like, very refreshing.
I'm more of a fan of this kind of bass line as opposed to the stuff we were listening earlier. We're gonna have the piano fade out. Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, I knew it.
There's that resolution.
Can't quite go. It's gotta go.
Sprinkled.
That was like actually just an amazing song.
It was very refreshing also to hear.
Yeah.
But it was good to hear the K-pop because it was definitely K-pop, but it was good to hear actual instruments. Like
That they
it
were
was
actually
so...
playing. That they actually were.
And it was great to watch them playing the instruments too.
Yeah.
There
It
was just
wasn't. It
something
wasn't like
refreshing.
MIDI.
Yeah.
I heard an actual guitar. I didn't hear a MIDI guitar.
Yeah, it was just very refreshing, and they did it well, and they
It
sounded
wasn't
good.
analog for sure, but just you can tell when it's a fake, like a fake MIDI.
Yeah, and most of them are
synthesized.
better than MIDI. Most of them are just
Well,
actual
yeah.
but they were really good.
Yeah.
And most K-pop groups use that really well, but it was really nice to just hear
To just
that.
have it be
Right.
a real.
Sometimes it's nice to have a song that doesn't have a heavy story, but it's just a really
It's just a
good
pretty
song.
song.
Yeah, I liked listening to it.
And
But
I
like,
liked the little dinkies in the background. That ding, 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 ding,
Right.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
ding.
And then that moment, their bridge, when they went to an all chorus, that was so
awesome. Yeah.
good.
So you like that style of music,
I
even
like
though it
it.
was light rock and
I
not
think I
like,
like that the best out of all the ones that we listened to today.
like today, not of all time.
Today.
It was just too fluffy to be rock. It was like more leaning towards the pop side, but even then it's like in between, and because it's in between, it's neither there or there, so it just
Well, maybe if you think about it as its own genre, then it might.
Yeah.
well, I don't like that genre then.
I do agree with him on like there. It would have been nice if there was like a one clear, even bigger climax, maybe. It just
Yeah,
seemed
nothing really
like
happened,
a
I guess.
hill, but it would be nice if there was like I don't know where else.
No, I think I just like more of like, I mean, it had direction, but more of like an upward, and then like something big happens in downward
like a
direction.
clear.
We need to be
clear-
taken on a journey.
Oh, I see.
Wow, I thought it was pretty good. I like really
Yeah.
like enjoyed listening to that.
I enjoyed it. The vocalist, I don't know, his voice didn't really match the background music. It was like just surprising to me. So K-poppy.
That was a great song. I like
Okay.
that.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was very ballady, but at the same time, his voice.
I like how they all put it on
90% of
you
what
can see
made
it.
me like that so much was his voice.
Oh my
Oh
God.
I felt like the chorus repeated like 4 times. It repeated so many times, but I just never got sick of it. Because
Yeah.
like every time they delivered it, it was delivered in a slightly different way, and it just the whole piece was a big crescendo to the end. It was really nice.
I can see that.
It just makes
I think it
very
plateaued
sentimental.
and it just stayed there. But that's not by any means a bad thing.
All right, you ready to move on to I Wait?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh da 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 da. Yeah.
Let's do it. Go.
Wow.
That's
It's aesthetic.
pretty cool. Yeah, aesthetic is on point.
Hey, it's the Chrysler Building. It's New York City.
Well, I like this one better already because of the different timbre.
The clouds. I like this.
I'm digging this.
That's a good groove.
Not real drums, but that's okay.
This is some weird video effects.
Oh, I love his voice.
Oh.
Ooh, that was hot.
He also sings really high, which doesn't really happen in rock, I feel. It's more of a pop thing.
Ooh.
So I'd like them to have lower voices, like it adds a different color to the song.
So that seventh built a third up, right?
It's all over the place actually. It's actually all over the place. Oh, that bass work.
Interesting chords, actually. Whoa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Jazz transition to like a rockin' chorus.
Okay, this is better. But I like the crowd showing as well.
Yeah.
But then it like just gets straight away.
Oh. Yeah.
When silence is stronger than sound.
Oh, bring it back.
I like when rock songs are more based around like a drum beat, and the other one was a lot more just like flowing.
This is like the third Snapchat filter. You know, when you swipe not the one. That, you know.
This is in minor, right? For some reason, it feels really ambiguous. It's in minor.
I just want to push his glasses up on his nose. Like they're like.
Figuring out the jazz chords.
Yeah.
But the
One,
chorus
two,
is super
three.
major.
I think like
It's like a fusion
Green
styles.
You're saying like
there's too big of a gap between the bass line and then like the vocal part. So that like really open. It's like an open chord.
Yeah.
And a closed chord.
I actually don't like it when they have the crowd, you know, in the music, but these guys do it so well.
Right.
I think they're singing like the upper extensions, like of like the bass notes, like that's like usually singing the 7 or 9. Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a really good effect that they're putting on his voice.
That guy
can't see your hand.
is pretty serious bass player. Filtered voice.
Have you been there? It's New York.
I don't know what bass he has. It looks like a Fender something.
It's gonna modulate? No.
The bassist jumped in the air and went to go downstrum like he was a guitarist, and then he remembered he was a bassist and was like, that was weird.
Or is it hail? Or is it snow?
Oh, that's really weird. They keep switching every beat.
Everything's a lot more metal when there's like just rain.
This is a classic addition to any music video. Just get some rain.
Yeah,
The drummer did that.
Oh, just see that bit of static that they put in there?
it's awesome. I really like this. It's very fun. It's like more similar.
Oh, that was a nice little.
Oh, drop it.
I like how it's raining.
I like how literally the color filter's changing every bar. Now every half bar, and now it's done. Okay.
Every day.
Every day. 6.
Oh, there's minor 7s. Hey.
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, there's a 9th there. That's the cool one. Because everything goes up a minor third. Very, very R&B stuff. So it's kind of like a sequence. A weird D2 sequence.
I want more substance. More.
Did you just burp? What was that like?
That was like a.
I don't know, in middle school, all my friends were into this, so I kind of like listened to it a good bit, and it's like got a good energy. Like I appreciate the energy of it, you know, because it's just like, okay.
Like, this isn't the worst thing I've heard, but it's not necessarily the best thing I've heard. That was sort of like, Pierce the Veil meets pop punk, or meets K-pop.
Okay,
Lindsay
okay.
will like that.
I could see that.
Yeah, that was definitely like
That's
pop
better
punk
than
meets K-pop.
my interpretation.
Wait, what did you say again?
Coldplay plus Arctic Monkeys.
Question mark
Question
at
mark.
the end.
Oh man, that was dope.
That
That was awesome.
What did you think of like whether is it chest to head voice what is that?
I thought it was fucking great.
Yeah, no, that was I think for
They were
boys that's
unapologetic.
just a falsetto.
Yeah.
I don't know how boy voices work.
Well, it's
They're
like.
weird. It's like every boy's voice is different and it's confusing.
Okay, well, as part of the male species, I can speak on that behalf. Thank you. They did a great job. It wasn't noticeable, which is exactly what you want it to be.
Yeah.
It was artistically good, and they were their sound was unapologetically their sound, and it was awesome. It was just so. It was so good, and I love that electric guitar, and it was great. And then they used the analog overdrive on the voice, and that was so good. It totally fit the style.
Okay, which one did you like better?
The second one.
Whoa, one by one.
I definitely like this one.
I wasn't sure. I was on the fence, but I do like
I was
the
not.
upbeatedness
I just like this one
a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one.
And Fiona.
Second one.
And
Second one.
The first
second
one,
one.
it just like the vocalist, like his voice, it just seems so weird.
But it's the same person.
Yeah, but it just didn't work. Like it was just too la-di-da for the background. But this one was just like
The groove was
yeah.
more killing on this one.
I'm gonna amend. They're both good, but for different reasons.
Oh.
The first one was good because it was like a genuine rock song. It was pretty good, and they had like real chords, which I liked. This one had a really, really dope sort of like pre-chorus section, like with real chords also. Real chords, they are good.
What do you mean by real chords?
Chords that aren't just like
Triads.
root position triads all the time.
So
The
there are
same
more
6 every
versions?
time.
Yeah.
And then there's a rap section. Yeah, like 9 chords.
Ooh.
But like the second song like meshed more. Like the group dynamic was definitely really like a solid conglomeration of all the parts. I feel like that sort of medium is what they function better in.
I think I like this one.
Yeah, this one's, I like it.
Especially because I feel like if I looked up the translation, I feel like there's like more of a story to this one.
Okay, so which one do you like better? I Wait or Letting Go?
Oh, that's hard. I'm equally disappointed. I think I like the first one better.
You like the first one better? Okay.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Which one?
It's a cup of tea.
I don't know. I think the second one was a little bit better. It just had more interest.
I liked
With a
like the way
different
like where you
texture.
thought it was gonna like drop once, but then it like took out all the like
Yeah.
beats. That part's just like I Wait or Letting Go.
I wait.
I wait.
Letting Go or I Wait.
Ooh, that's really hard because I really liked both of them.
The first one?
Yeah, but like
barely.
Okay.
like 99
and not because they were like bad. Barely because they were both so good.
Oh god, it was so good.